cases. I ain't gotta chase it. Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Sunday to you all. I hope that you are having an amazing day thus far. I know I am. So if you're watching live, go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching us from tonight. Listen, this is going to be a really good live stream. Like, I'm super ecstatic about it because literally it's not a game, y'all. It really isn't. So if you're watching live, once again, let us know where you are watching from and comment below. Let us see who is here. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a 2-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everyone. Dr. B doing the most on tonight. So, ladies and gents, welcome. I have the great honor and distinction to present to some and introduce to others none other than my dynamic friend, confidant, business partner, the founder of the Walters Academy for Entrepreneurship, college professor, serial entrepreneur, mother, grandmother. She does it all, ladies and gents. She's known as Dr. V. Hey, Dr. V.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you tonight?
Listen, I am great and grateful. Hey, Daphne, welcome. So listen, y'all, I had to come on here tonight, and I was initially going to do this video by myself, but I decided to do it with Dr. V because I know that she can relate, because she knows what I'm going to share as she's experienced some of what I'm going to talk about tonight, right? So often we miss out on prime opportunities that can change our lives. And I literally was reminded earlier, I think it was like maybe a week or two ago, we were talking, Dr. V, and I was saying, like, man, this really is what this is. And what are we talking about?
Right.
Well, as you see in the title of this video, if you missed TLC when they first got started, and if you missed Organo Gold when it was in its prime, like 7-8 years ago, you do not want to miss Tava. And that's a real thing. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yes.
Literally, Tava is like the brink of the biggest mixture of TLC and Organo Gold at its peak, right? When it first got started, literally coming together. But the crazy thing about that is, with superior products and culture. Now, the culture at Organo Gold was really strong. Like, their culture was so amazing. Like, I wanted to be a part of Organo Gold just because of their culture. Like, it was phenomenal, right? They had the whole #1 diamond lifestyle type of situation going on. And for those of you that may not know what Organo Gold is, like, what you're talking about, Organo Gold was a coffee company in the marketing industry, and they literally changed the game of the coffee industry. I remember when they said that they were going to capture 1% of the coffee industry, and they did just that. I remember watching them from almost day one, where the VP there would say, we're going to be a $1 billion company. And I watched them become a $1 billion company, right? Then you have TLC. When TLC first came out in, North America, you saw how it kind of went like crazy. It grew. Like, so many people were over there. There was so much momentum. People were on fire. And a lot of us missed on that, right? A lot of us did not do well or get involved with TLC. A lot of us did not get involved with Organo Gold, or maybe didn't see the brink or see any real success there. And then years later comes a Tava. Dr. V.
Woo!
Girl.
Listen. That in and of itself is huge. And I'm going to tell you why, Sharita. Now, I experienced TLC products, all of that. Like, I experienced it. But this is the thing. I feel like I got there late. not that I couldn't have success, but I feel like I got there late. Right? The idea of being able to be at the beginning of a company that has amazing products that are changing people's lives and create such emotional testimonies. When I think about these products, I tear up. When I think about how the quality of my life has changed, I tear up. That's a testament to the quality of these products. And then you add that amazing, incredible, deep breath causing.
Come on, deep breath.
Coffee. Listen, from the first time that I tasted Tava products, I knew they were different. I knew it was something about them. When I tasted the Valet 30, I said, my God, what is this?
Literally.
I said, what is this? Like, what is this? I was like, oh my God, this tastes good. And I felt the effects of it. When I used the tea, and I used that one sachet, and I lost 1.5 pounds overnight after a crab boil and eating birthday cake. I said, hey. And all I did was take the sachet, pour it in my water, because I'm going to tell y'all something. It was a real thing, right? And shake it up. I said, my God. And I drank it, and it worked in 3 to 6 hours. I promise you, it worked. And I wasn't used to that. I was expecting it not to work. I really was. These products, the timing, the opportunity, the leadership, the culture, I'm telling you, it's like being at the forefront of Google, Facebook. Like, I think, and that's the key. What you got to understand is both of those companies are amazing companies. Like, they've done incredible things, right? So imagine when you take two incredible things and you create something that is like fusion, Asian fusion. Asian fusion is the fusion of different Asian types of meals, but it creates something new. Like, literally, I feel like Tava has created something new, and it is an incredible thing.
Absolutely. And I agree with that, because, it's one thing to have something really good in one area, but then when you have something really great in multiple areas and you put it together and it works, that's what's so powerful. Because I remember, once again, watching those companies soar, right? Watching those companies soar, they did some amazing things. And now, this is the thing. We have the founder of Tava, right? The founder of Tava, who was the VP of sales over there, right? Who was responsible for helping that company grow to literally 500% in its very first year, right? Responsible for bringing it to North America. So we have the expertise of someone who's done it before, literally, now who has his own. And then now we go and we launch not only a popular, item like CBD, but the coffee as well. When you mix coffee and CBD together, which creates an experience. So now, get with you. So now you have the Caprice coffee. Now, this is the thing. I mentioned to you all, Organo Gold became a $1 billion company, just as their VP had said since day one. Their whole thing was capturing 1% of the coffee market, and they did just that. And so many lives were changed. I mean, the culture there was dynamic. So many lives were changed, but I didn't get a chance to partake in that, right? But thank God there is a Tava where literally it's being able to match supersede what would have been, right? And so it's for you to really see what the difference is, because literally our cup of coffee does way more than the coffee did that Organo Gold had. And the coffee Organo Gold had was good. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it did not create an experience like our Caprice coffee. And simply put, they didn't have CBD, right? There was no such thing as doing CBD back then.
Exactly.
So now you have CBD, and you can put it in a cup of coffee. Literally, people drink the coffee and you physically feel different. You automatically feel relaxed. You are able to relieve your body from chronic pain. You're able to literally even lose weight. Like, all of that from a cup of coffee, y'all. So I remember their sampling system. right? Being able to sample somebody and they will taste it, they like it, become customers and or become business partners. But here we
Right.
have an actual cup of coffee, Dr. V, that instantly you feel different.
Girl, you feel something.
You
Listen,
feel
I go
something.
back because that was my first experience with the coffee, and I got to try it because you all hadn't gotten yours yet, right?
Mhm.
And so I was the first one in our little group, right?
Our group is
Not
not
our little
little.
group. I said not our little group. Let me fix that. Our amazing group, right?
Mhm.
To get it, and when I did it, I was like, and I don't know why I looked at my arm, but do you remember that? Like, but I did the same thing
I
with the
feel
Valet 30.
something.
With the Valet 30, I did the same thing. I don't know what it was about my arm, but I looked at my arm like it was almost like I could see it traveling through my body. You know how in the movies you see it traveling? Like that's what I felt like, I guess, right? And so I literally looked at my arm. I was like, I feel something. Like I didn't know what I was gonna feel, but I felt something. And let me tell you how powerful it is that the coffee is infused with CBD. Okay, so I had a day that I was having some pain, and young woman said, well, I got some CBD oil up there. You can put it in your coffee because I was having some coffee. Listen to this. I was having a cup of coffee. She said, I got some CBD oil. You can put it in there. I got the CBD oil. I put it in there. I stirred it up. I drank it, but it was not the same. It was nowhere near the same. It didn't have the same effects, and it definitely did not have the same taste. So I'm just telling you, the infusion is key. I don't know what they did to master that infusion process, but that infusion process is good, and you don't taste anything that tastes strange. It tastes like coffee, a good premium gourmet coffee that's smooth. Like it's smooth. It's got this mellow aroma. Oh, just thinking. I can't think about it because I can't right now. Go ahead. I done had a whole experience. I done had a flashback.
You sure did. So listen, this is the thing. We say all that to say, you have to be able to understand that success leaves clues, right?
Right.
Success leaves clues. So if you are one of those people that did not get an opportunity to become a 6-figure, 7-figure earner in TLC or in Organo Gold, and you missed that opportunity, you have that opportunity right now with Tava to be a part of a company that is going to be a $1 billion company. Listen, I watched another company literally say from day one they were going to be a $1 billion company. They said that they would have 1% of the coffee market, and they literally did it. They became a $1 billion company, and it was selling coffee. Listen, it's easy, as simple as coffee. That was their motto, right? Well, honey, we have CBD coffee. Are you kidding me? Literally, 1 cup changes the game. I am confident that I can give somebody 1 sample of this coffee and they will come back. And then what you got to think about,
it's real.
if you're someone that literally is an entrepreneur, if you're someone that understands money, you understand business, you then understand how powerful of a product this is. When you have products that people want on a continual basis and will truly buy it from you every single month, this is what you want to be a part of. Listen, coffee is literally the most popular beverage in the world. It is a $400 billion industry, and literally over 150 million Americans drink coffee every single day.
Every day.
2.7 cups to be exact. So now you have the opportunity to give them a healthier option. So imagine this. You have 1 cup of coffee that literally can create so many different experiences. You in 1 cup can help somebody heal from having no more pain. You in 1 cup of coffee can help someone lose weight. You in 1 cup of coffee can help someone that deals with PTSD or anxiety or depression. You with 1 cup of coffee can literally help someone possibly aid them with cholesterol. Like, these are so many different things that are in our coffee. And while we make no medical claims, this is just what CBD can do. This is what Garcinia Cambogia can do. This is what having chaga can do. all in one cup. Mr. Kenny Lloyd is a freaking genius because he made sure that he had all the prime ingredients to create an experience so that way when you drink this coffee, you know that I have to have more. It's literally attaching you to it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to miss out on this move. I mean, literally, you had Dunkin' Donuts change their logo from the donuts to coffee, right? You had companies like Subway opening up in the morning. Why? To offer coffee. Like, you have to be able to see what the trends are, realizing the markets and what people want. In the midst of a recession, people still went out and bought their coffee.
Coffee. Yes, absolutely they did. Absolutely they did. You know, and I'll give you an example. Now, Wawa is a gas station, right? But people come in there and get their coffee, whether they get a cup that they do themselves or they get a cup that the people do, because now, and listen, Wawa messed Starbucks up. Because Wawa has, you know, the caramel macchiato, and they have the lattes, and they have the shots, and they have all of that stuff. But it's much cheaper than Starbucks, right? And they can get their gas. And they can see, this is the key. And this is what people need to understand. It's powerful when you have one thing that you do well, right? It's powerful. But when you can do those multiple things well. So if I can get my gas that I've got to get, plus get some coffee, plus get something to eat, plus get some drinks and some snacks and whatever, all in one place with one stop, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Our tea, Valet 30, our Flare, like the energy booster, those products are incredible and amazing in and of themselves. With those 3 products alone, the company was killing the game. Ended up in 6 months being ranked as the 33rd fastest growing company in direct sales in the world, right? Now, add to that this amazing, and listen, Mr. Lloyd is not playing. So when Mr. Harris talks about Mr. Lloyd would send stuff back, and, you know, he would always send it back, he'd be like, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Because he understood the power of the experience. So he wasn't willing to settle for something just to have something. He wanted that excellence. He wanted people to have that experience. And literally, whether you're talking about this tea, one sachet, you're going to have an experience. Or you're talking about the Valet 30, one cap, you're going to have an experience. Or you're talking about the Vita Plus Flare, you're going to have an experience with one. You'll have an experience. And the same is true with the Caprice coffee. With one sachet, I had an experience. With 2 sachets, I was looking around for some more. When my sachets were gone, I was like, listen.
Yeah.
I need that coffee.
Absolutely.
I need it in my life.
Yeah.
My quality of sleep.
Oh my
gosh. Better with it.
Oh my gosh. My sleep. Let me tell you something. And this is why I'm so freaking passionate about this coffee. Now, you guys know I'm a passionate person regardless, but I am especially more passionate with this coffee because of what it's done for me. I'm not a coffee drinker, right? Now, with that being said, I've been raised around coffee drinkers. I know what good coffee is. I'm Haitian and Latin, so we know what good coffee is, right? Now, for me in particular, I drank the coffee because of the pain that I deal with every single day. And so for me, I'm like, okay, I want to see how the CBD actually works. And for me to be able to every single day that I had this coffee, not feel any pain at all was miraculous to say the least. Like, that's major. And I need you guys to understand my pain levels, right? Because I don't talk about it, but let me just give you an idea. I literally was hit and ran over by an 18-wheeler truck, okay, while I was walking. So you can imagine what kind of effects that does to your body when you talk about pain, okay? So for me, literally every single day for almost 11 years, I've dealt with pain. And so for me to drink a cup of coffee and literally not have any pain after that is major. So when I talk to you all about what this can do, think about all of the people that you know that deal with pain. How many
Yeah,
people do
that's
you know
serious.
right now complaining some type of pain? You can bring a solution by allowing them to have one cup of coffee, because the CBD in this
That's
coffee is so
huge.
strong that it literally will relieve them of the pain. So that means
That's huge.
someone no longer has to take pain pills. That means no
Yeah.
longer perhaps having to go to do physical therapy or whatever they do. They have a
Right.
natural alternative by having one cup of coffee, something that over 150 people in America do on a day-to-day basis anyway. And now they have the
Right.
great taste. They have the ability to have no longer have the pain
Yes.
and sleep.
Yes.
I wake up
Yes.
tired every single day, literally.
Yeah.
And when I had my Caprice coffee, I literally slept like a baby and I woke up refreshed. Now, mind you, I still only slept for like 4 hours. That didn't change.
Right.
But yet, the
Right.
quality of sleep in which I had allowed me to wake up and feel dynamic to where I had the energy the entire day and felt good from one cup of coffee, y'all. So when my coffee
That's
was
huge.
finished, I was mad. I was like, I need this coffee because it felt good when I had it.
Yes. Yes. And this is the other thing I want to say, because literally I had this conversation with someone today. And she suffers from a great deal of pain. She has several different chronic illnesses that she deals with. MS, rheumatoid arthritis, like it's a list. She's diabetic, like it's a list of things, right? And she said, they gave me a marijuana card because medicinal marijuana is legal in Florida, right? She said, they gave me a marijuana card, but I didn't want to take it because I've never done any kind of drugs. I've never taken it. I don't drink. I don't do any of those things. And I was afraid to do it. I didn't know how it was going to affect my body. I was telling her about the coffee and how the coffee works and how I felt so much better. She said, I need that because literally every day I'm in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I'm in pain. And see,
Right.
in order to even get a medicinal marijuana card, you have to have something going on with you that results in ongoing continuous pain, because it's really their solution to these pain clinics that, where they're just giving people pain pills. Imagine what using this coffee is going to do to begin to minimize people's need for pain medication. And we're not making any medicinal claims. We're not making any medical claims at all. But what I'm simply saying to you is, imagine what that's like. Because I know for me, Sharita, we share this in common. Now, I was not hit by 18-wheeler. I was not.
Praise the Lord.
But sometimes I feel like I was, right? Just dealing with the effects of fibromyalgia and the different things that, I have been diagnosed with. I'm being real careful with my words and intentional. I know what it feels like for my body to always be tense. I know what it feels like when I would get massages. People are like, oh my God, like your body is so tense. And then when they touch me, it hurts.
Yeah.
Because it's a sensory thing. Like, so literally I'm sensitive, like, oh, don't touch me. You can't touch me. Not even touch me hard, just touch my skin, right? And so literally taking that coffee, my entire body relaxed and my nerve endings relaxed, because with fibromyalgia, it really deals with your nerve endings. You have heightened sensitivity in your nerve endings, and my whole being relaxed. And it was like taking a deep breath and going,
Yeah.
It relaxed me. Yeah. So it's huge. This merger, this combination is huge.
It really is, because it's total health, it's total wellness, right? Total wellness, and really tapping into how powerful the health and wellness industry is. And you have the dynamics of strictly the health and wellness, from our dynamic liquid vitamin, from being able to detox your body on a cellular level with our great and dynamic detox tea, and having the energy booster and all of that. But then you also have this powerful cup of coffee that literally changes your life by drinking it.
Yes.
And you feel good. Like if you are having a bad day, you drink this coffee, honey, it's all is well with the world. Like literally, you drink this cup of coffee. Listen, you're like, It's okay, daughter. It's all right. It's like, whatever. Like, you really feel like that, okay? You really feel like that.
Yeah.
But let me talk to the business people on here for a moment, okay?
Right.
Because we know that business is simply being able to solve a problem, right? And exchange.
Yes.
And as you are the problem solver, you now realize that there are so many people that have ailments and physical pain that you can help with. People that deal with anxiety, right?
Yes.
Whether it's because of what's going on in the world or whether it's their own personal life. There are all these things that they deal with. And you can help somebody by having a cup of coffee, right? Now, in addition to that, let's talk about residual income, right? Because you have to be able to have passive income in order for you to even create wealth, right? And
Right.
so when we think about residual, this is something that is created on its own organically that you don't necessarily have to do over and over again. So let's put that in the context of this coffee. You have coffee that people over 150 million Americans drink every single day, 2.7 cups. They're going to get it, period. Now you have an opportunity to make some of those people, right? Some of those people, your particular customers, which means they're coming back on a monthly basis. They're going to be ordering this coffee because it's already part of their life. But imagine this. They're already buying the coffee because it tastes good or it's a thing to do. They want to wake up, whatever.
Right.
They're not drinking a coffee that creates an experience for them. They're not drinking a cup of coffee that can relieve them from all the things that we just mentioned of, right? They're not able to drink a cup of coffee and lose weight, right? But here they can do all of that with our Caprice CBD coffee. So what does that mean? That means every single month they're ordering. That means you have an opportunity to have money racking in every month from something you initially did one time, creating a foundation only one time, because you gave some customers an opportunity to sample what this coffee can do for them. They fell in love, and now every single month they're ordering from you. So that means now you're able to do what you want to do, travel, be with your family, build other business ventures, do ministry work, whatever. But now you have customers, a whole slew of customers that are doing it for you because they bought the products, and you tap into cooperative economics because the way our compensation plan is built is for everyone to win and literally leveraging the systems and efforts of others working towards the same goal, aka financial freedom. So you have to now really expand your thinking and realize the power of being a part of a movement that's allowing you to change the lives of other people, allowing you to create financial freedom. And think about this. Do you know how many people individually are trying to get into the CBD industry? Do you know how much money it costs to start a business in the CBD industry? It costs a whole lot of money. And here you have an opportunity to tap into the CBD industry with Tava for as little as literally $99. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can literally create a foundation to allow you to create wealth for only $99. That's mind-boggling to me.
And then, Sharita, this is the other thing. People are going to buy coffee. They're going to buy coffee. If they buy Starbucks coffee, they're going to pay $6, $7 for a one cup of coffee. And people drink it twice a day. But let's say you just go to the Wawa, right? And you get you a large cup of coffee. It's going to be $2 and something for one cup of coffee, right? Then you get some more. You're going to pay that money. Listen, when we look at our, well, really, there is $3 and something. It's for
you're coming in and out.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, you're okay.
So for less than the cost of a cup of coffee at Wawa, like the large cup of coffee, that's $3 and something, right? You can get this CBD infused gourmet coffee that you can make at home with one sachet, take it to go, drink it at home, drink it anytime you want for $2.66.
That's amazing.
Sachet.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely. To answer your question, Ms. Paula, CBD comes from the hemp plant, and it is not marijuana, and so it will not show up in a drug test. There is no THC in it. THC is a component that creates the high that you would find in marijuana. So CBD stands for cannabidiol, which we actually have in our bodies already. And so it's not something that is foreign to the body. It's not like you're going to get high. It's not that at all. So when you understand what CBD is and what CBD is not, you then can now realize that you wouldn't have those issues with doing a drug test or anything, because it's not drugs, it's not marijuana.
Right.
So hopefully that
Right.
answers your concern. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. For
Simply
less,
put.
come on, $2.67.
Literally.
Retail.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Right. Yeah, please.
Retail.
Yeah.
So that's the retail price, right? But imagine you have your own business, right? And you purchase your coffee for yourself. You get it for even cheaper. Sharita, when they launched the coffee, you know, I bought about 10 to 12 packs, 30-day supplies of coffee. Why did I do that? Why would I buy 12 30-day supplies of coffee? Because I'm going to be selling it, right?
Right.
I'm going to be sampling it. I'm going to be selling it, and I'm going to be drinking it. Let me tell you who will not run out of Caprice coffee.
Hello. Not
This
me.
girl right here, okay? Because I know how I felt when I ran out. I never want to run out.
Never. Never, ever.
I never want to run out.
Never. Oh my gosh.
Never.
Like, I legit was mad. I can't even say low-key mad. I was going through it. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
I really don't have anymore. Because this is the thing. This is the reality. The reality is I had a difference when I was able to actually drink the coffee. So my reality that it has been real for the last almost 11 years came right back. So it was like the pain came right back. The sleeping and waking up tired came back. So it was like, yeah, I definitely wanted my coffee. Right?
Listen, I'm sitting here now and I'm rubbing my joints, right? Because they're aching, they're hurting, right? And so literally, I'm like, I need my coffee to arrive. I can't wait for my coffee to get here.
Oh, forget it. What?
But I also ordered enough so that I could sample it out. Now,
you breaking up, Dr. B.
I stopped talking. That's when I stopped talking. So I say something and I start, listen. Listen, I need y'all to understand. If you get one of these samples, you are a blessed person. Okay? This coffee is a premium.
Yeah.
Premium.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
You need to understand. You need to understand that. And you don't need to have it and be like, oh, well, I got a sample. I'm just going to hold. You better drink it. Because if you don't drink it, I'm getting mine back. Give me my coffee back. Have you drank your coffee yet?
That's real.
You haven't? Okay, well, clearly you don't want it. Give me my coffee back.
Sample. You must consume it within 24 hours. Like, for real.
Correct.
Like, Eugenia said something. You're absolutely right, Eugenia. The quality in CBD in which you're getting it makes the whole world of a difference. So it is with the quality of the coffee that you drink, right? Because you could go to a gas station and then you go to something like a Starbucks or something that's more, premium and gourmet. And that's exactly what Tava has been able to do. The coffee is premium. The CBD quality infused is premium. I mean, you can feel the difference. Like,
you can.
I've gone live drinking the coffee, and you all witnessed the difference from when I started drinking the coffee to when I was done.
We saw the transformation. We saw it. I said, it just kicked in.
You could see the difference. And because it's literally quality. This is a premium cup of coffee. So this is the thing. I mean, again, they're so genius here at Tava because they've mastered premium coffee and allowing you to have not only premium coffee, but premium coffee with CBD for only like $2.66 a cup.
That's crazy.
Phenomenal. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that is powerful.
Yes.
So realizing the cup of coffee that you're drinking, this is not your little gas station cup of coffee to help you stay up while you're at work. This
Right.
coffee literally creates an experience and has
Yes.
so many. That's why I'm very particular as to who I even let sample it, because I know what I have in this coffee and how it
Right.
literally is going to make me millions of dollars. I'm not just talking about bringing Tava millions. I'm talking about Sharita Leon Enterprises making millions of dollars with this coffee. Do you hear me?
Right.
It's that serious. That serious.
Right.
So listen, y'all. Listen, I feel something on yes.
I will get that. I'm gonna make that shirt. I feel
You
something.
need to.
Tava
Caprice coffee. Oh my gosh. Listen, we can laugh, y'all. We can laugh because we have the joy of the Lord, but we can also laugh because we are visionaries and we have
Yes.
partnered with such a dynamic visionary who used his genius to create such a dynamic opportunity for people who missed the waves before and for people that want and need more. That is what Tava is. The mission statement of Tava is to allow you to use your gifts and talents in a safe and fair environment so that way you could create a better lifestyle for you and your family. That's the mission statement. That's powerful.
That's right.
This was created for us, by us. Come on, FUBU. But
For us, by us. Come on.
Seriously. And you're talking about someone who launched. The fact that y'all know about TLC is because of this dynamic man's leadership that helped the company grow by 500% in its very first year. If you were not there the very first and second year, then honey, it's a grand difference than you joining it now. Not to say you can't be successful, because you could be successful at anything, right? But
Right.
there's a
Absolutely.
grand difference between when you came there at the beginning to when you came here now. Well, let's fast forward to now comes Tava. You have an opportunity to be at the forefront of a movement that literally is game changing, and we're on track to become that $1 billion company. It's literally going to happen. I've watched Organo Gold talk about becoming a $1 billion company, and it was. And also now being able to be a part of Tava, knowing that's where we're going. And I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to be at the beginning of Tava. At the beginning of Tava, and you have that opportunity. So if you missed that before, honey, you need to get in our inboxes and get started today. Lock in your position, because like Eugenia just said,
absolutely.
timing and positioning really is
everything. Yes, it is.
Yes. That's not a game. And literally, our positioning is so, God is so good. When I'm telling you Tava is a restoration company, it truly is. I've never been placed the way I've been placed in this opportunity, right? Literally, it's my diamond leader as my sponsor, and then the owner of Tava. Y'all come on. You have to realize when opportunities are being presented, you must seize them. This is not the time for you to watch and speculate. This is the time for you to get started now, because trust and believe, as we've said many times before, Tava is going to be a $1 billion company. The question is, will you be riding that wave to $1 billion, or will you sink underneath when we've already gone there? What is your disposition going to be? Right. So Dr. V, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to share with the people watching?
I do. So I was challenged, and the challenge was to put 20 blank pieces of paper on my wall. And I'm looking at these blank pieces of paper. I just did it tonight. I put the 20 blank pieces of paper up there to represent the 20 that I'm going to help in this company. And new people just coming in, 10 on my left, 10 on my right. And so this is it. It's very simple. Will you be one of the people on those pieces of paper? Because names are going to go on there. The question is, will your name go on there? Because I'm telling you, the people whose names go on there, we're getting ready to do something that has not ever been done before. And literally, that's what it's about. That's what it's about for me, helping people really take hold of their dreams, build their residual income, improve their health and their quality of life. The answer is before you. what shalt thou do? I had to get King James on him. What shalt thou do? Shalt thou simply watch, or shalt thou move? With the prompting of the Lord. I'm going to move. As for me and my household, we're going to be drinking Caprice coffee. We're going to be making Tava money. We're going to be helping families change their lives. We're going to be multi-million-dollar families.
Yeah. Absolutely.
As I sip my tea.
Come on, you better sip your Kai tea, or your Vasia rather. You better sip it. Sip it. That's right. Listen, y'all, this is real. This is super real. And this was the eye opener for those of you that have been watching. For those of you, you know we're talking to you. You know we're talking to you. This is not just, I wonder. No, you know we're talking to you. And at the end of the day, you cannot say that it was anyone's fault for not changing your life. You cannot say that when an opportunity was present, you didn't do. It's all on you. Literally.
Absolutely.
You prayed and God touched a man named Kenny Lloyd to create a company called Tava. And here goes your answer. Will you get on this ark? Remember, they laughed at Noah for years. But that didn't stop the rain from coming.
Come on now.
So we're going to get to $1 billion. Are you going to be a part of that? That's the question. Right. Let go of the limiting beliefs that try to keep you in your past, or what didn't happen, or what was burned down, how they didn't do this, and this went down like this. Listen, it's a new day. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and we feeling good, especially with that Caprice talk.
I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about that song. Girl, that's so crazy. We are so in sync.
We really are. We really are. And so listen, the Van Bosses is here to help you live a lifestyle that looks like a movie. Well, we didn't come to play games, but we came to change lives. And that's exactly what we are doing. What would your life look like if it looked like a movie? What movie would it be? Would it be a horror movie, or would it be a beautiful biopic of you? The choice is yours. Well, if you're watching this from Dr. V's page or someone else who is in Tava, get back in contact with them immediately and say you're ready to get started. If you're watching directly from my page or my YouTube, go ahead and email. If you're watching from YouTube, SharitaLeon@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook, inbox me right now, and listen, be a part of the movement. We are changing lives. We got billboards out, another one dropping tomorrow. Listen, don't be behind. Don't. Don't. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end, and go get
your life.
And a cup of Caprice. Let's go.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.